How you doing, everybody? This is my buddy Chester right here. He doesn't want to be up here, though. He's a little bit camera shy. So I'll put him down. Let him go do whatever kind of cat things he's going to do, even though I don't think he realizes he's a cat. I think he thinks he's like an astrophysicist or something. Anyway, told you I'd have a tendency to get off on tangents sometimes. Well, that's not anything close to what I was going to talk about. The other day when we talked about the opening ceremony at the Olympics, well, this has nothing to do with the opening ceremony, but it does have to do with the Olympics. I'm sure you've all heard about the controversy between, with the Algerian female boxer who basically dominated a fight against an Italian boxer. And, a lot of untrue things started circulating. Let's be clear here. The Algerian boxer, she is not trans. She is not a man. She was born female. This is a woman competing in a women's sport. She does have, however, a condition called differences of sex development or something to that effect, DSD. Go ahead and look that up. I believe it's differences of sex. Differences of sex development, I believe is what it's called. But was it fair for her to be in the ring? Well, I guess if you consider the fact that she has female parts, the fact that she has never been a man, never been male in her life, she was born female, the fact that she has competed in women's boxing previously and with moderate success. I mean, she's definitely not one of the greats of the sport. In fact, she's lost, I believe, to 9 different women. So I don't know, I think her record is like 35-9 or something like that, which is a winning record, sure, but it's not a dominant record. So, she's not, it's not like, she couldn't hack it as a man. By the way, cat just bumped the camera, that's why I'm jiggling like that. So, no, it wasn't Chester. In fact, that's my girl right here. Penelope, you've met her before. Yeah, this is my girl right here. And she wants to get down now. That's all right. So, at the last Olympics, the same boxer went into the ring against women. Nobody complained about it then. And she was not a dominant fighter then. She's never been a dominant fighter, really. People are acting like, this particular fight won her the gold. No, it didn't. Who's to say she's even going to medal? We don't know that. She didn't medal at the last Olympics. Why should we assume that she will now? I mean, now if you want to make the argument that, she has XY chromosomes because of her condition, okay, well, that's a completely different argument now, isn't it? She's not trans. she is not a male. And a lot of people who are arguing that, well, the XY chromosome makes her male would make the argument that it's the genitalia that makes you male or female. Well, if she has female parts, she's a woman, right? And she's always had female parts. She was born female. She is female. Did she dominate that particular fight? Yes. Did the Italian boxer quit after, what was it? I've heard 42, I've heard 46 seconds. I didn't actually see the fight. Did she quit in that amount of time? Yes. You know what? Boxers do that. When I was young, Mike Tyson was the best known boxer of the time. He was, he was the champion. He was the guy who they thought he was unbeatable. This is a little bit of a tangent, but if you got him out of the first few rounds, get him to the middle rounds, he was beatable. That's why do you think he bit off Evander Holyfield's ear? But again, another tangent. But I brought up Mike Tyson for a reason, though. A lot of his fights ended in the first round. After, maybe 30 seconds or so. In fact, I remember there was one pay-per-view event that, people paid a lot of money for, to see the big Tyson fight. I don't remember who his opponent was, but they paid a lot of money to see this fight. And it was like just a few seconds into the first round, and it was over. People were so upset that they were demanding their money back. Again, another tangent, but you get the idea. Sometimes boxers beat other boxers that quickly. This woman from Algeria is a woman. Now, if you want to make the argument that trans women should not compete against women, okay, I'm open to that discussion. Because not being a biologist or a geneticist, I have heard but never verified that if a trans person gets the hormone blockers and the puberty blockers and does the hormone therapy, that it evens out and there's really not a difference. Is that true? I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a biologist, not a geneticist, or not a whatever, assist that, would have that kind of knowledge. So, just a thought. This woman, she qualified for the Olympics. She's been there before. No one's complained before. By the way, another cat wiggling the camera. This time it was the first one you met, Eva. In the very first time I brought a cat on camera. This woman, she belongs in the Olympics. She's not a man. She's not trans. She was born female. Stop getting worked up over things that aren't true. I'll see you next time.